This is another video brought to you by the Ichiban Productions. Like, comment, subscribe. So welcome everyone, happy days are here again. My goodness, it's 2021, what an exciting year we've got ahead of us. We've got lots of ideas for the Ichiban Productions, so hopefully subscribe, stick around, find out what's coming up. But you know what's coming up today? It's a review and an unboxing of the Tile Pro and the Tile Slim Bluetooth finders. I'm not gonna lie, Christmas has been very generous to the Ichiban. You know, my partner's looked out for me, got me a load of tech things that I need to review, so they're all coming up. But I've also had some nice presents from some friends. I just wanted to share a couple of those with you because I thought they were quite appropriate for the channel. First thing we got to show you, of course, is a beautiful beer, but it's not just any beer, it's Kirin Ichiban beer. It's Ichiban beer that's made specifically for me, obviously. Clearly it's not made specifically for me, but it is definitely an Ichiban beer, so that is a nice little treat. I want to say a thank you, they know who they are, who got me this. And then I have one other treat to show you, and that is a custom-made one-off Ichiban sweatband, beautifully embroidered, collectible, limited edition of one, and I'm going to be wearing those in my review going forward. I do feel very spoiled. So let's crack on, let's take a look at the tiles. So some of you may have heard of Tile before, they've been around for a while now. These are the refreshed models of their versions. There are 4 different versions available. We've got ourselves the Pro here, which is obviously the Pro version. It's the best one, it's got the best tracking distance on there. We've got the Slim, which of course is designed for things like passports and wallets. There are 2 other types. We've got a Mate, which is a cheaper version of the Pro. It has a much lesser signal range finding capability, which ain't no good. And then the other one is a little button. It's a little circle thing like that. You meant to stick it on things with adhesives. The examples I've seen online are sticking it on your remote control for your TV in case you lose that. I wasn't overly enamored with that one, but I've been looking at these most of last year. I never actually took the plunge. However, my girlfriend, she listens out, and she loves me, and she takes care of me, and so she treated the Ichiban to these for Christmas. I was super pumped when I opened them. I cannot wait to get them open, have a look at them, test them. I've been waiting to do a review, so let's crack on. Taking a closer look at the box, let's start with the Pro to begin. We've got the Pro on the front with the little keyring hoop there. Now, this one is the deluxe one with the real long distance on it. To give you some ideas of what you can do to track it on there. Ooh, lack of camera focus. There we go. Look at all the dust on that. I can't believe it already. And on the back, we've got this information here. So if you lose your item, what you can do is you can use the app and it'll try and detect where it is. I believe it shows you on a map. It also pings and rings so you can help find it. You can also use this to help find your phone if you've lost it. So if you've got the tile, you can obviously find your phone as well. And this is the bit I think is most interesting, is community find. So if you declare your item lost, the app will use other users of the tile app to try and locate where your item is. It's very interesting. It's a bit like I suppose it's a bit like the Track and Trace app, but obviously they've been doing it way first. There's a 400 feet or 120 meter distance range on that, which is awesome, and a replaceable battery, so in theory this should last forever. Now, I've seen online, this is water resistant, not waterproof. I guess it's water resistant because obviously it's got a panel that you can open up and put change your battery in. Bluetooth, works with A, works with Google, and obviously the other 2s. What's that last one there? Let's take a closer look. Yep, Google Assistant it works with as well. Very, very nice. Nicely packaged. It gives a premium feel to it, of course, which leaves us with just the Tile Slim to have a look at next. The Tile Slim, on the other hand, is as it says. It's very, very slim. It's a bit of the size of a credit card. The whole point of it, I suppose, is so that it can fit inside your wallet or your passport or things like that. As the idea suggests up there. This was also quite dusty. I can't believe how dusty this is, honestly. So the Slim, turning it over here, so this one's got a 200 feet or 60 meter distance of finding range, which is there. Similar features, you can find your phone, ring your things, community finds, which is super important, works with all the smart assistants, of course. This one is completely waterproof. That's because it's got a built-in battery which should last 3 years, which is long enough in my opinion. I think 3 years use out of tech is pretty good. I mean, heaven forbid, I know a lot of tech that doesn't last 3 years. If this lasts 3 years, I'll be very impressed with that. But, you know, it stops you losing your wallet, because there's nothing worse than losing your wallet in this day and age. So with that in mind, let's crack them open. Let's take a closer look at the product themselves. I think let's start with the Tile Slim, shall we? So we have this really nice sort of perforated cardboard slip that you can pull to open. Oh, the search is over. I love it. Oh, didn't rip all the way. Of course it didn't, because that would be too useful. So let's take a look inside. Download the Tile app. Yes, I will. Follow the instructions, attach to your things. Welcome to the world's largest lost and found community. I do love the idea of that community app that helps detect if you've lost stuff. Flicking it up here. Ooh, together we find. Very nice. Well, look at that. That is a really slick, nice feeling device. So Tile logo on the front, obviously that's where the hole emits the sound if you've lost it. And wow, completely sealed. That feels really premium. I'm really impressed by that. Very, very nice. So is there anything else in the box? Let's have a closer look. Taking a closer look, is there anything else in the box? I don't think so. Why bother wasting their time? Nicely well packaged in there, so it's not going to get damaged, because that's a bit of foam there, so you can post it to your loved ones in this time when you can't go and visit them. But yeah, really, really nice. So moving on to the Tile Pro. I'm hoping for an equally premium feel on the Tile Pro here. So we've got ourselves our slip thing again. The search is over. Kind of coke if you know where that reference is coming from. Oh, this one opens all the way this time. So opening it up. Same jibber jabber all over it. So flipping it up here. Ooh, exactly the same sort of design. We've got ourselves our foam here, and we've got our Tile Pro. Ooh, really, really nice feeling already. I can tell that. So this one's got a bit of a sort of a metal feel to it. I really like that. A nice solid hoop for your keyring in the side there. Turning it over, we've got the replaceable battery. Obviously there's the holes for the sound to come out. Very sleek, very simple. I do like that. I think the neutral sort of feel to it has got to be the way forward with this, because you don't want something that really stands out. You want something that sort of blends into the background but feels premium. I must admit, I'm very impressed. The feel of these products is super premium. So I guess what I need to do now is download the app, register them all, give it a play, and I'll be back to give you my final thoughts. So I'm back. Like I said, I'd be back. So installation was really straightforward. Download the app, you register using your details, you verify via your email, and then boom, it asks you to connect your first device. Super easy to do. You just press the Tile button, it adds it, it gets you to choose what you want to call it. I mean, that's really useful here. So for example, this one I called Keys. And then what happens is it appears in your app and you can search for it, and it should look a little bit like this. Boom, cheeky edit. So here we go, this is what it looks like in the app. So it tells you that it's nearby, it automatically detects that for you. So if you click find, it starts playing a noise. What's nice here is the green rings here tells you how close it is to it. So the further away you are, the less green rings there are. So obviously this is close. It's ringing there. So you can stop it by pressing it, or you can click done, and there you go, it tells you that you found your device. Location history, I'm not going to click that because it'll show you where I am, but it tells you exactly where it's been. Smart alerts, it's a bit of a premium feature here. I'll talk about the premium feature in a second, but it can tell you if, for example, if you subscribe into the premium thing, if you've left the house without this particular item, it'll give you a notification. So find your phone. So what you can do nicely here is you can activate on your Tile devices that it will find your phone. So for example, if you've lost your phone, if you double click the Tile buttons, what it will do is your phone will start ringing, making a noise, and then vibrating, I think it does. Anyway, it starts ringing, it can identify if you've lost your phone. Tile shop, because of course it's going to plug that sort of stuff. Unlimited sharing, so if you are a premium subscriber, you can share your devices with other people, so other people can use it to find your devices, so it's not just limited to you. Tile ringtone, of course there's lots of different ringtones to make it sound different. I put a different ringtone for both of those, so they sound different if I search for them. Siri shortcut, so if you click it, it adds a Siri shortcut to it. So for example, if you say hey and then find my phone, or find my find my keys, or find my wallet, it will then activate that for you. More options, so you can remove it and things like that. What's nice about the Tile app is also got smart home assistant features. So I've connected mine to it works a treat, absolutely works a treat. However, it is reliant on your phone, so if your phone is too far away from the devices, the A won't work, shall we say. And if you have to have Bluetooth on for it to work as well. So I tried turning the Bluetooth off on the phone and it wasn't able to find it, A wasn't able to find it. But however, if the Bluetooth's on and your phone's all good and you're within range or whatever, A is able to find that device for you, which I think is a really nice little feature. just watching that clip back, I've got a couple of corrections and a couple of things I want to point out. So the unlimited sharing business, where you can share your tile information with other people so that they can search for your device and stuff, isn't linked to premium, so don't worry about that. That one's included in this. And second of all, it did occur to me how it did occur to me that this didn't sound very loud when it was going off. Trust me, it is very, very loud. I think it's to do with the microphone I'm using and how it's managing to isolate the sound that's coming directly in front of it instead of behind it. Again, this does go very, very loud. This one, I almost think that this one's slightly louder than this one, but it might just be mind over matter. Again, it depends where the ports are here. So the ports on the back, so if it's lying down on this poupée here, it's going to absorb a lot of the sound, which is probably why it wasn't as loud as it was. But trust me, it is loud enough if you need to search for it. I think it's about time we talk about the Tile Premium, because I suppose this is a hidden charge that some people might not have expected, but I suppose they need their beer money as well. So what we got here is we have a yearly plan of $29.49 or $2.99 a month. And what this basically does is it gives you smart alerts, free batteries, and 30-day location history. So let's go through those features in case you're interested. So Smart Alert basically means it will notify you if you leave the house without this particular item. So it pings up with a notification here. Free unlimited batteries. So of course the Pro and the Mate have replaceable batteries, and what they'll do is they'll send you a free battery every year. I don't really know how much that's worth it on the basis those batteries are probably a couple of quid at most, but I suppose it's a nice added bonus. The location history is pretty cool, so it records your location history for 30 days so you can track your steps back. So I suppose if you're going travelling around the country or something like that, it may be worthwhile investing in that at least for a month so you can see where you've been. Nice bit of information, but also track if something's gone. And last but not least, we've got ourselves our extended warranty, which gives 3 years on all tiles that have replaceable batteries. So obviously the Tile Slim wouldn't be included in this extended warranty, but then I suppose it has that warranty anyway because it's meant to last 3 years. And then the unlimited sharing, I think the unlimited sharing seems to be free because I'm able to add people willy-nilly, but maybe there's a limit to those people because I don't have tons of friends that I want to share my information with. Imagine if you did, maybe the unlimited sharing thing is for you. And of course, premium customer service. I do actually think that that's a slap in the face. Everybody deserves premium customer service, whether you pay for a premium subscription or not. But I know that is the flavour of the month. So there you go. It's that to go for. I personally don't think I'm going to subscribe to that. Maybe I will long term. Nah, I can't really see why those features would be worth it. The replacement battery's cool, but they're cheap enough. Location history, and the smart alerts. I mean, chances are you're not going to leave your house without your keys or your wallet anyway, and if you do, you're going to track it using the device anyway to find out where it is, so I can't see why I would want to subscribe to that personally. So we're almost there. It's almost time for that rating. However, I do have one extra special Brucey bonus edition to show you in this video here. So not only did my partner, she bought me these two little treats, she also knows how I feel about cases. You know, if you've seen my other channels, if there's a gadget, it needs a case. And lo and behold, she managed to find a case for the Pro. Straight over here, so it's meant to make it drop proof and stuff like that. Let's open it up. Let's have a close look at it. So, so it's a rubberized case that goes around the tile. It really feels really nice. Feels. I actually think it's quite a premium feeling rubber, which seems very, very nice. And we've got ourselves our safety clip here. If you want this big bulky thing on your keyring, that's fine. I may or may not do that. And of course, we've got what appears to be a super cheap keyring, but it's the rubber thing we're interested in here. So let's have a look at it, see how it goes. So here's a close look, see how it's texturized. It feels quite premium, to be honest with you. A little entrance for it to be put in. So let's see, let's put our tile in there. It's got a nice metal surface here, so it's going to be rubberized by the time I'm done with it. So let's get it in. In you go. Ooh. And there we go. So it gives it some drop protection here. You can still press the tile button if you need to. And importantly, has it got the sound cut out? Of course it has here. So this is nice, because the thing is, it's a shame. You've got your nice tile here, and it's obviously got a metal surface on. So if it's on your keyring, it's going to be banging all your keys, chipping away, and it's going to look terrible after a while. Whereas this can take the damage. This came in a pack of 2. I'll link it in the description below in case you want one of these. As I always do with all my stuff, I link the products in the description below. So with that in mind, what are my final thoughts, and what is my final rating? So what are my final thoughts here? I'm going to be honest, I'm really quite impressed. There was a reason I was looking at it for so long and pumped to have it. I don't know why I didn't take the plunge earlier, but I suppose, you know, my loss is my partner's gain this year. Got some wicked Christmas presents out of this. Super easy to set up. The app is user friendly. It makes complete sense. The two devices, they feel ultra premium. I was impressed with the ringing noise on it. The Bluetooth signal range seems to be great, particularly for the Pro, of course. The Tile, less so, but you know, you get what you pay for, I suspect, because there is a price difference between the two of them. I was really impressed with the smart home integration here. I liked that it worked with and particularly I thought it was nice that it had the Siri shortcuts on there as well. It's just thought about, it's just well considered. I don't know if they're affiliated with Amazon, but I guess they probably are because they appear everywhere. But overall, I'm really impressed. So I guess what I need to do is I'm going to need to put a rating on it. So what am I going to go for? I'm going to give this one a 4 stars out of 5 stars. Overall, I'm massively impressed with the product. I particularly like the Slim. I know some people don't like the idea of the Slim because it doesn't have a replaceable battery and therefore it's disposable after 3 years. But it is the trade-off, of course, because if you had a battery in here, there's no way it would be, as the name says, slim. But 3 years of usage is good. So I know what you're saying. You're saying, Ichiban, if it's that good, why is it only 4 stars instead of 5 stars? Well, plain and simple, I think with the 4 star, it's not going to be 5 star because the premium service and the extra additional charges on top. It would be a 5-star product if it didn't have that cheeky give me money approach on top of it. A lot of those features in the premium thing are clearly just locked behind the app. They're clearly there. I can see them there. I can see why it would be there. It's just a I need more money approach. I do understand from the model for the business that that's probably how they make a lot of the money. But for me, to be 5 stars, to be ultra quality, value for money and get my seal of approval, ultra seal of approval, I guess it needs to have given you that for free. You know, the money is in the tablets, or sort of say the devices, not the tablets. So I don't see why they need to have this premium subscription on top, especially as the, you know, giving you batteries is just like a token gesture. I mean, they're not going to be sending you quality batteries, but the cheek that they have to say that. And the premium customer service, I mean, that's what sealed it for me. I was thinking maybe it could be 5 stars because you don't have to have that. But the fact they advertise you only get a premium customer service if you subscribe to their service, no way, -1 star. But please don't let that take away from the product itself. The product is excellent. The physical finding devices, the quality build of the products is excellent. Hence it is a 4 star. So I'm pleased with it. I personally am going to vote with my feet and probably not subscribe to the premium service. So I guess I would suggest you do exactly the same. If you're looking for a tile finder or an item finder, these I would certainly highly recommend to you. But I just certainly wouldn't give them that extra money. Certainly not on a monthly subscription basis anyway. I'm going to leave it there. So I want to say a big massive thank you to everyone that subscribed to my channel. I think I'm on the mid-70s at the moment, which is absolutely phenomenal. If you enjoyed the video, please click the subscribe button. It means the absolute world to me. I love waking up in the morning, checking those numbers and seeing them risen, even if it's one person, because it's one extra person I've managed to reach with my channel. If you enjoyed the video, give it a big old thumbs up. The more thumbs up we get, the more people that can see the video, and then that will help the channel grow. Please post your comments and questions in the comment section below. I always reply to each and every one of my comments, so please post them. I had a really bizarre one the other day. I won't go into details about it. It did make me chuckle, but I was even managed to be nice to that person, even though it was just the weirdest of comments. Check it out. Can of Coke if you can find it. So with that in mind, I'm going to leave it there. Take care of yourselves, look after the people around you, and most importantly, stay out of trouble.